This Shabbat has a special name connected to it. It's called Shabbat Hagadol, which means the Great Shabbat. And there are at least two reasons that I can think of that we call today Shabbat Hagadol. Shabbat Hagadol will always be on the Shabbat that comes before the first Seder, right before Passover. So we observe the first night of Passover next Friday, April 15th, just a little bit of commercial. There will be no in-person services. We will have a small, brief service that you can watch that will be ready to go around 4:30 next Friday, so you can be part of it if you need to say Kaddish, and then if you need to attend a Seder thereafter. So Shabbat Hagadol is called the Great Shabbat, in part because being the Shabbat before Passover, the rabbis gave really long sermons. They were great, Gadol, big, because they had to explain all the meanings of all the ways we keep Pesach. I'm not doing that tonight, don't worry. And there's another reason why we call tonight Shabbat Hagadol, and that is because we have a special Haftarah. That's the reading that follows the Torah reading that comes from the prophets. And this Shabbat, it comes from Malachi. And therein is a little bit of a reference to Elijah, the prophet, who will come on that great day, that Gadol. So we have the connection to Shabbat Hagadol because of the preceding of Pesach and this connection to the Haftarah. It becomes the special reading because of that. And we welcome Elijah at our Seder. So there's those nice connections. And so during this time, as we are transitioning from Purim to Pesach, I was ready for an inch of snow outside today, but it didn't happen. But it still snowed, and so here we are in the Chicagoland area, kind of feeling that longing for spring. I don't know about any of you if you have any kind of bulbs that are coming up, but my tulips are desperately trying to make their way as spring approaches, and Pesach, Passover, is always our spring festival. And so we turn now to a meditation that prepares us for this transition from Purim to Pesach. And so this is a poem, a psalm written by Debbie Perlman. Some of you might know her from her days here at Beth Emet, Zichrona Livracha. Said she has such a talent for poetry and putting words into such images. And so as we continue with our meditation, I would invite you, if you feel comfortable, to place both feet on the ground, if you're able to reach there, wherever you're sitting here in the sanctuary or remotely. And if you want to just roll your shoulders back a little bit and then down, kind of removing that tightness from the week. And I would invite you, if you feel comfortable, to close your eyes, if not, to have a dull focus about a foot in front of you. If you feel more comfortable, close your eyes and take in a deep breath. And let it out. And try another one. Let's just breathe away this past week, whatever came to us with it. And I'll share you these words, a song for renewal, followed by some moments of silent meditation and reflection. As Purim turns to Pesach, you bid us begin, Eternal One. You coax us to peel away the winter layers that have kept us muffled from you. In the gray and lengthening days of early spring, call us to turn to you. As Purim turns to Pesach, we fling open windows and fill our souls with fresher air and warming winds to move us toward a new beginning. Call us to you in the changeable, fragile days that we might be refreshed. You have given us this constant gift of renewal, of starting again and again, even as you create the world anew each week. You bid us to open our coats, to inhale deeply, to sing in the damp and warming air as we move toward our season of freedom. As Purim turns into Pesach, we warm ourselves again beneath your hand, cleansing our hearts of debris and denial, turning in joy to the eternal God.